Girl, today I'm talking to you, okay? The devil is a liar. Don't listen. Don't listen when he tells you that you are worth nothing, that you will never be that you will never ever be capable of doing anything with your life, that you are less than everybody else. That is a lie, and don't give up on yourself. So, it is very important for me to address again single mothers today because they're ones of the people, the demographic of people that have a lot of self-esteem issues, and it just doesn't seem like it because we always think that they're so strong. They're undertaking a big responsibility, which is taking care of kids, and it's not easy for them every day, and they're sort of like super women, but they I understand them so much on a deeper level because I know how hard it is to carry that burden. I know how hard and how challenging it is to have the responsibility of little souls counting on you for everything, for physical, emotional, and mental health. So yeah, that is a big load on our shoulders as single mothers. So it can quite happen that somebody says, it can happen that a single mother says, hey, like, I don't think I'm capable of doing this. I don't think I'm good enough for this. I don't think I'm strong enough, to carry this heavy load, okay? But I'm here to tell you that all the doubts and that voice that you hear in your head that tells you that you will never be capable, that you are not good enough, girl, that is the devil speaking to you, okay? And he's working overtime to put you down, okay? To take all your joy from you. There is no other devil, okay? It's not horned little creature hiding in your closet. It's not some type of monster, behind your window at night, or some type of bad spirit lurking around, okay, waiting to harm you. It is the little voice that you hear in your head and that tells you that you cannot do something. You can do everything. You are a child of God, okay? I find it so hard to talk about these things sometimes because I went through a lot, and I'm not trying to be a victim here because I fully understand, I fully embrace the fact that I have invited those hardships into my life based off of the level of my consciousness at the time. But yes, I have been through a lot, and the pain and the suffering and the hurt can leave you feeling quite distressed and sometimes believing even that you're handicapped for life. But I know that it is possible that somebody sees that you have those voices in your head that are always putting you down, and that person tries to take advantage of that, okay, just to elevate themselves through you. Those people that we call narcissistic, or just to be able to make of you some type of pet, again, to boost their own confidence, right? So sometimes as a single mother, when you have dated multiple really losers, and people that don't care about you, and people mean you no good, and people that hate women, and all types of psychos out there, right? They kind of persuade you of this. They kind of persuade you, hey, you're not good enough. Okay, you should listen to the voices into your psyche. You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're overweight. You're not intelligent. You must be some kind of uh, um, cuckoo to let yourself be impregnated by multiple men and have multiple baby daddies to deal with. Okay, or you're not a good mother. Even some people voice that. Okay, they don't just make you feel like it, they literally voice that. And most of us single mothers have been through a lot of, if not physical abuse, which is like the biggest extreme, we've also been through a lot of emotional abuse, a lot of verbal abuse, where somebody would tell you full blown, "Hey, you're a bad mother, you're a bitch, you're nothing, you're shit, you're less than." Okay, so it's very important to separate, okay, that person from that voice inside you, and understand that that voice is the beginning, is really the source of this belief, and it's not that person. It's not because that person told you all those horrible things that you believe that about yourself. No, it's that voice in you that assimilated what that person said to you, that embraced what that person said to you, that resonated with what that person said to you. And that voice within you is working overtime to make you feel down and to make you feel bad. Okay. So you got to understand that there is no exterior influence, no exterior factor that makes that voice real for you. It's not somebody else talking to you. It's not your mom. If your mom was a narcissistic person, maybe she always found a way to put you down. If it's your friends that are not real friends, if it's, all the bad people around you within your life. No, it is that voice that feeds off of the negative energy of other people, of the environment, of the working place, of the schools you've been in, of the situations, the hard situations you went through. That voice feeds off of that bad energy to attack you. Okay. And that particular voice is the devil. So don't listen to it, and know how to recognize it and to differentiate it from all the other voices that you've ever heard in your life. Because if you don't do this, you will be a victim to people's abuse. Okay. You will be a victim to other people's opinions of you. Okay, you will be a victim to every verbal abuse that you've ever went through. Always think of your mother in those terms, like, oh, my mother was a narcissistic, or my father was a narcissistic, and they emotionally abused me, so this is why I don't believe in myself. Or my ex-boyfriend was a narcissistic and he verbally abused me, and this is why I don't believe in myself. That's not true. Those people were just vehicles. They were just feeding off of the bad energy that you already had within you. So what you really need to address is that bad energy, is that bad voice that's always speaking to you. And you can give it a name. You can call it whatever you want to call it. You can call it self-doubt, you can call it an opposer, an antagonizer, or any other thing that you want to call it, if you want to be scientific, or I don't know what. But for me, who is a spiritual person, I really do believe that that is the devil working within you. And the devil works within everything in the world. Okay, it doesn't just work within you because you're a bad person. It doesn't work within you because you're weaker than all the other people. No, but because it works with everything. Okay, this is a world of duality, where you have the goodness of God, but you also have the evilness of the devil. Okay, and they kind of like work through everything in life. Okay, if you have the energy of life, you have the energy of joy and sunshine, you will be sure to meet the energy of sadness, depression, and just rain and darkness, right, on the other side. Okay, so within you there is an energy that's primarily composed of joy and sunshine and happiness and bliss, but there is another energy that opposes that. Okay, and that energy that opposes that, it's a whole persona, and it's called the devil. Okay, so don't listen to the devil. Don't give up on yourself just because that voice tells you to. Don't believe the lies. The devil is a liar. Again and again, I have to repeat that. Don't believe the lies. If there is a thought that arises in your spirit, and that you know that that voice, that thought is not serving you, that it is putting you down, that is minimizing your qualities, and telling you that something is amiss with you, something is wrong with you, something is broken, and somebody should fix you, or something else should fix you, something exterior should fix you, and the solutions are not arising from you but from something else that you need to acquire, something else that you need to do, something else that you need to prove. Well, you know that is the devil, okay? And that voice will always live within you if you think that that voice is just exterior factors. If you think that that voice is just coming off, is just coming from the bad boyfriend that you've had, if you think that voice is just coming from the bad parents that you've had, the bad experiences, the bad friends, or whatever, the people that bullied you, in high school, whatever the case, then you lose, because you're not understanding that that voice comes from you. It comes from within, okay? So you have to be stronger than that voice. Everybody has that voice within them, okay? Everybody has that voice within them. Just like I told you, the devil is within everything. Everything that is good also has a bad side, okay? So within you and within everybody, we have a good side that uplifts us, and we also have a bad side that puts us down. So the struggle here is not to completely eliminate that voice, because it's impossible, because it comes from you. It's almost part of you. But the struggle is to win over that voice, okay? Is to win over it, is to win over the devil. Let the sunshine win over the darkness. Let God win over the evilness within you, okay? Let joy and happiness win over depression and self-doubt and self-depreciation and darkness and sadness, okay? So that was my message for today. Don't believe it. Don't believe it when you hear it. You're stronger than that. You're stronger than you know. So now take ownership of your own strength, okay? And strive, because you're capable and you're beautiful, okay? You're beautiful. If nobody ever told you, tell it to yourself. I'm not telling you. Tell it to yourself. Say, hey, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am wise, and I will survive no matter what.